Hi Libra, welcome to your May 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Libra, if you would like me to continue doing these readings for you, please be sure to press that thumbs up button below if you're enjoying these videos. Libra, I want to get a oracle card for you for the month of May. Spiritual message for the air sign of Libra for May, please. Spiritual message for Libra. We have the card of Crystal Magic, Creation, Dawn and the Beginning. Very much a feeling there of Empress energy that I'm picking up. Now let's pull a card for the energy of the person that you'll be focused on in the month of May, Libra. The energy of the person that Libra will be focused on in the month of May. We have the card of Challenge, the waning air moon, and let's get the overall energy for the reading. Libra for May 2020, the overall energy for this reading, please. Spirit guides, what do we have for Libra? The overall energy. Indecision. Okay. Libra, let's take a look. So Libra, what I'm picking up here is a backwards and forwards motion when it comes to making decisions. Could be you, could be someone else. I do feel the energy around the other person, though, as being the one who is challenging tradition. There is a feeling here of looking beyond something as it is now, challenging the status quo. And Libra, around you, I get this energy of freedom to choose, freedom of movement, singing your own song. And for you, it is about making a decision about what it is that you want. I do feel that there's opposition between the two of you here. So you want one thing, the individual that you're dealing with wants another. And will there be compromise? We'll see, because I feel like the energy around this is, at the moment, it seems like neither one wants to compromise. Could be you, or it could be the opposite way around. If you're cross-watching, this may resonate as a Libran that you're dealing with. I've got you at the bottom of the deck here, Queen of Swords in the upright. So let's get started with the reading. We'll start with the past energy around you, your current energy, where you hope to stand with this in the future, your feelings about the other person or the situation, the strength, rather, what's working for you in the situation, the challenge, what's working against you, what may be hidden, and the potential outcome. So Libra, let's take a look at the past. Energy for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So I get this as patience and steadiness. So for you, Libra, over a long period of time, you've been working towards a goal. And for you, you have been expecting it to pay off in the long term. So Libra, you've been working hard, putting away the money, saving. You've been working hard at your business, or you've been working hard at a career. And for you, you've managed to stay the course. I get you as someone who is very steady. So there's not a lot of fluctuation. You're someone who can be relied upon to do the work, to do the job, and to continue doing it. I'm not getting any kind of flightiness there or flakiness when it comes to practical matters. Now, where you currently stand is the Ten of Pentacles, so that's really nice for you, Libra. At the present time, it seems like you have your eye focused on the future when it comes to your retirement. So right now, you seem to be focused on more practical issues as it relates to family, your home, the people around you, and providing for yourself and for other people long term. Now, what you hope here is the Knight of Wands, your hopes around this matter. I like that feeling for you because it is about wanting to do something. I get this as passionate movement. You may want to travel. You may want to relocate. We'll see. Your feelings about the other person, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Lovely. You know, there's a feeling here of stability, of staying the course, being with someone long term. Look at all this earth energy around you, Libra. Of course, this can be vice versa, so keep that in mind, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. But I feel this is more your energy. It's very much a person here who's focused on keeping things comfortable. I do feel that it's as a result of your own efforts, your own hard work. So you have a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of drive. And it's still there when it comes to your work, so it hasn't disappeared. You still like what you're doing. Let's see what the strength is. We have the Temperance card, but it's in the reverse. So that's what I was picking up at the beginning there when I was speaking about compromise and being able to bring two opposing forces together. But it's coming up in the reverse. So I do feel that while things are quite stable at the moment, the other person has some kind of something that they either want to bring up to you or something that's going to come into the mix here, and it's going to kind of mix things up. Now, that could be actually good. You know, it is coming up as a strength. So the fact that things are going along as they normally are here, and then something happens here to cause a disturbance, and somehow that is related to it being a strength. So I'm picking that up as something that while a little bit jarring to the status quo, might actually be good for the relationship. So let's see what the challenge is. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse. So there's that indecision, that vacillating energy that I was picking up at the beginning. And again, it's about bringing these two opposite sides together and come out on the same page, what you both want for the future. It seems like Libra, you're either the one who wants to keep things as they are, to keep things working towards this, but it may be the other person here that is looking towards something different, mixing things up, changing, making a transition, a change in this relationship. It doesn't mean that they're leaving. It's just really an essence of variety, you know, changing things up, spicing things up. Let's take a look and see what's hidden. We've got the Six of Wands. I feel like there's someone around you who is looking to achieve some kind of milestone in their life. I'm picking that up as something that an achievement that they want. Now, it could be anything, but it seems to bring some kind of acclaim or recognition on a wider scale. And the outcome here is the Five of Cups. Okay. So Libra, it seems like somebody has some ambition to achieve something for themselves. I get as personal ambition. And they may want to make some kind of change here. There could be relocation in the works with that Knight of Wands, maybe moving a house, moving state. But I get that there's a feeling around you here of, I'm picking it up as a little bit of resignation of, we can't come to an agreement. We can't come to a compromise. Maybe I'm going to have to let this go, but I feel that you don't want to let it go. That would be the worst case scenario for you. So let's see. I'm going to pull out some clarifiers, Libra, and we'll start with that Seven of Pentacles. In the past, but it seems like I'm picking up as the other person wants some kind of different outcome to you. But I do feel that the money has been stable. where you're at due to your hard work. And I feel that you're in a place where you feel comfortable, where you like your surroundings. You're surrounded by people that you love and that nurture you, and you nurture them in return. And meanwhile, you've got somebody around you here who is looking for change. So let's take a look. We'll start with that Seven of Pentacles, past energy around Libra. Let's take a look. We've got the King of Swords. We have the Devil in reverse, okay. And the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay. I get someone around you, Libra, who has capitulated in the past. Conformed, if you want to say that. So I do feel that there's been someone around you who has, rather than take some kind of forceful, I'm picking it up as forceful negotiation with you. I get them as someone who's just kind of backed off. They've backed away. And they've detached. So I feel like there's been a moment here where you've come to some kind of a negotiation with this person about the future. And rather than end the relationship, I feel that this person has capitulated. They've just said, okay, Libra, I'll continue. I won't go and do this other thing, or I won't change things. So I get them backing down in the past and continuing as they were, not going through any kind of change. Let's take a look and see where you currently stand. Current energy around Libra with that 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of work, focus on work and money, and Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. So very clear energy around you at the moment of working towards this legacy, this goal, this family goal. So very much everyone working together to achieve a good result, a victory, if you will. So it seems like at the present time things are stable, things are working in your favour. Let's take a look and see what we have here as the Knight of Wands. Hopes around this for the future. We've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. The Emperor. And also the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting this as, again, the other person's energy. They're here as the Emperor in the upright, so it tells me that they want to do the right thing. They want to do the right thing for everyone involved. I get that they may have been experiencing some kind of emotional event in their life. Some sadness. For some it could have been some mild depression, but it doesn't have to be that intense. It could just be periods of sadness, feeling down about themselves or their circumstances. But I get here that you're really hoping that this person improves or moves past that, gets back to who they were. Yeah, there seems to be a focus around this person of, I get a lot of negative emotions attached to their focus, and I get them focusing on something that happened in their life when they were younger or involving children, is what I'm getting from Spirit. So a lot of negativity associated with that, but you're hoping that this person moves away from that because I do feel that you still very much want this person to be in your life. Now, Libra, let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person. We have the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, I do feel that this individual has decided to that they're taking a different road. They want to take a different route. Now, it's obvious you want to keep things as they are, so I get the energy around you of being missing them. I get a feeling here of missing this person. You know, I feel like this is future energy, and I feel like at the moment things are good, things are working with this person, but in the future I get them wanting to travel. Now, it could be traveling for work. And you're hoping that this person returns, because I get you missing them. But I don't feel it's like a permanent thing. I feel it's like it's either a break or some kind of work situation, a working holiday, something like that, that's coming up for this person in the future. And I get you missing this person, and you're holding down the fort. You're holding down the fort at home, you're still working, you're taking care of a family and responsibility, and meanwhile this person seems to be off on, I get them travelling. Now, it could just be domestic travel, it could be more than that, it could be further distance. Let's take a look at Temperance in reverse as the Strength. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which again I feel is you. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse, and I'm going to pull out this one because it jumped out. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So that's you, even though you weren't able to find some kind of compromise with this person. It seems like they may have wanted you to travel with them, but you couldn't. Maybe you wanted to travel with them, but you weren't able to, perhaps for work purposes. But I get you holding down the fort. I see you very capable with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It tells me that you're a very strong, very capable, very practically minded individual. And the thing is, you're more than capable of looking after what you need to look after. Work, family, all of that. And the thing is, even though there is an imbalance now and you're taking on a lot more of the responsibility in the home and at work, I do feel that you are someone here who is dealing with it, and you're dealing with the stress, you're dealing with the conflict as well, because there is conflict around this. Obviously you're not happy that this person has done this. You know, it doesn't seem like some of them may have had to do it, but I feel for the others it's more of like some kind of journey, something that they were doing to get themselves out of a rut, or to get themselves out or over some kind of emotional trauma that they'd been dealing with. It was for an emotional reason that this person left. I don't feel it was about money. It was more an emotional decision for them to do so. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is. The challenge here for Libra. We've got the World in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that this was an abrupt change. So after there was a period of stability, after things were looked like they were going to remain the same, this person made a sudden decision to go on some kind of journey and it was an emotional decision to do so. Now, the challenge for you here is dealing with the aftermath of this person making this quick decision. And for you, it's about thinking on your feet and making the adjustments, is what I'm getting from Spirit. You know, the thing is, world events have made us think of things as not as stable as they once were. You know, we realize that things can turn very suddenly, like on a dime. You know, one day it'll be one thing, and then it seems like the world has changed. And probably 2 months ago we would never have thought of that, you know. We would have thought that we had more control over our lives. But this is you. This is you realizing that, you know what, I don't have control. You don't have control. And the thing is, Libra, you like to have that feeling, at least that illusion, I guess, of having some kind of control over world circumstances or circumstantial things. But I feel here the challenge for you is to realize that you don't have control. And rather than have that kind of stubborn viewpoint of wanting to micromanage or wanting to keep things a certain way, this is you having to release that, to let it go, and realize that you can't control circumstances and you can't control this other person's thoughts or actions either. So yeah, it's really about how you communicate with this person now that they have done this, because I feel that the temptation for you is to want to control this person, or it's not that you're thinking, oh, I have to control them. No, Libra. It's just that essence of more about yourself and your life, keeping things the way you want them. And here you're being forced to kind of release that energy and realize that, you know, there's no point in battling. Battling isn't going to get you anywhere. Trying to force an issue isn't going to get you anywhere. Okay, let's take a look and see what's hidden here with this Six of Wands. What's hidden here? What is Libra unaware of? We have the Five of Wands, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So again, I get this more as the other person's energy. I do feel that while this person has yielded in the past, and rather than battle or fight, they have tried to maintain the status quo and just let things go. Now there is this feeling around this person of standing up, you know, wanting to be counted, wanting to be seen. And I get them as someone here who is going after what they want and certainly not going to back down. So there's very forceful energy around this other person. And it seems to me that they're looking at something that is going to bring them overall contentment, happiness, a feeling here of a wish, something that they're wishing for. I'm not picking it up as another person or anything like that. It's more about a goal, an achievement. It's something that they want to achieve, some kind of personal victory, something for themselves. So they've been doing a lot, I think, for family and for you, probably Libra, but now this person wants to achieve this for themselves. It's a personal thing, and that's what you may not be aware of, that this individual is kind of, it's like they want to take back their power, if you will, and enforce that in some way, but not in a, they're trying not to do it in a negative way, but I do feel that there has been battles here between the two of you. But in the end, I feel that there is this decision for this person to go off and do this. It seems like they have to travel to go towards this achievement of theirs. something that they may have to do. It could be them going to a university in another state or even another country, or it could be something here that they feel, in order to be recognized, that they need to be in a different place. There's also that kind of energy as well, something that where they need to be in order to find this acclaim or this recognition for the work that they do. I feel it has to do with work. It's work related or creative endeavor, something that they want to do very much. And I feel that while you're used to this person yielding to family, to you, what's unknown here is this person isn't going to do that this time. Let's take a look at that 5 of Cups as the outcome for Libra. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, that's that person. I feel that there's sadness here, but you know that this individual is leaving because there's something that they want to I get it as creating something in their life, something that is more, it could be anything, but I feel it's more something different than what this person's done in the past. It's more about, it could be something like music or acting or designing or writing, some kind of influence, something that influences the world in a good way. That's what I'm picking up from Spirit with Magician and the Knight of Cups. It's very much this person's true heart's desire to go and do this other thing, and I feel that they have to travel in order to do this. So there's sadness about releasing this person, but at the same time I get resignation around you as well, that this is not something that you have an influence over. Yeah, so while there has been indecision, I get this person negotiating with you and challenging the status quo. And so there's going to be some kind of major change in how this relationship works and the dynamic, a power shift, if you will. But it's one that leads you actually to a place where, you know what, I don't see anything really bad happening, Libra. I feel you're going to be perfectly fine. I get that you'll manage. Actually, you'll thrive. I've got you here as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So rather than focus on the loss here, for you, it's about looking in the mirror and realizing that, you know what, you're going to be okay. Because I get you as being very, very practically minded, very capable person, a very much someone who is has it all together. You know, there's really, I see you being able to handle challenge really, really, really well, Libra, and that's going to make the difference in how you deal with this particular challenge. I think you've resisted this change in the past, but if you realize now that you're going to be okay and things aren't going to really change that much for you, other than the fact that this person is not going to be in the mix, I get you being able to handle this. I do. And when I see this card of Crystal Magic, what I'm getting around that is rather than looking at things as trying to keep things as they are, you know, a refusal to look at possibilities, a firm belief in limiting things or keeping things in limited movement. I'm getting a lot of limitations around this energy. Resistance to seeing things other than a certain way. You know, it's like looking at things in a very negative way and resistance to looking at it in the positive. This is you changing that viewpoint, Libra. And as a result, recognizing that you have true freedom here, freedom to choose your mindset, freedom to choose what possibility, singing your own song, freedom of movement. There's an energy of acting with grace here, and beginning to look at new ventures as well. I'm getting an origin of something new. And it's rather beautiful. It's very much an energy here of changing a mindset from one of lack, or one of grieving the end of something, to one of, maybe I need to look at this as an opportunity in my own life, rather than something that is that I've resisted in the past, or that I've seen as too much of a challenge. Because I get you as someone here who, as soon as you get it in your mind here to switch your viewpoint and focus your energy towards the future and future possibilities, that's going to open up a whole new world for you. And it opens up a situation here where you don't feel that restriction anymore. It's kind of like if this person, and they were your be-all and end-all when it comes to a spouse or a partner, then your mind being open to the possibility of, hey, there's a whole lot of other people out there that I can meet, and being very valued. I get you as someone who is very attractive to other people as well, Libra. So the fact is, you're going to come out of this okay. So we'll see what happens in the extended reading. I'm going to pull out a fairy oracle for you. But before I go, I wanted to mention I'm going to be doing the extended reading. And what it will be is the flip side of this, the other side, so the other person. So if this is resonating and you're interested in how the other person is viewing the situation, please do join me. The link is below in the descriptions box, Libra. And that will be about another 30-minute reading. Same kind of spread that I'm doing, different cards obviously, and different oracles as well for guidance. But let's take a look at your fairy oracle. Message for Libra, please. What does Libra need to hear? We have precious time. Yeah. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully, and to make the most of your precious time. And be mindful not to waste others' time either. So I feel that you're going to let this person go after some resistance, and realize that, rather than seeing it as a limitation, it's really more of an expansion for you, Libra, and that's really going to change your whole view of this situation. And certainly it's going to be something that brings a lot of value into your life. I'm picking that up as well. So the time that you'll spend in the future will not be wasted, and certainly don't think that your time has been wasted with this person, because obviously you've built up a legacy with this individual. You've built up a home. You may have built up a family. So never think that time has been wasted, because I actually don't feel that at all for you. And I get that you still have a lot of time to go as well. So for you to build up even more towards that legacy that you're building. So I'm going to leave it there and continue this in the extended. Again, if this is resonating, please do join me. We'll be doing the flip side of this reading, how the other person feels. And that link is below in the descriptions box. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is also in the box below. Don't forget to like and share, and please subscribe if you're a newcomer. I'd love to have you. Wishing you the best with this, Libra. I'll see you in part 2, or I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.